Here we are again at Gracie Schwarzwald, continuing on with our complete Gracie Jiu-Jitsu self-defense course. One thing, our numbers are growing on the subscribers, but please let people know. It will help keep us motivated to keep this going. Hopefully one day we'll have 1,000 videos, a very complete Jiu-Jitsu course. Right now we're focused on the standing, or the takedowns. After this we'll move to striking, then we'll return to standing self-defense, put it all together, and then we'll work on to the ground. But for now, we're focused on takedowns. And now we're gonna do another one of my absolute favorite takedowns. One I use a lot, especially when, we've been rolling 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, and you're just smoked, and you're like, man, trying to really hit these takedowns is getting tiring, but you don't wanna be a complete wimp and just start on the ground. So I really go to this one a lot. And this is gonna be from the over-under position. Okay, this works really well when the guy is doing the jiu-jitsu thing and he's kind of sprawling his hips away a little bit here. So it's hard for me to get anything. He's not staying upright where I can maybe lock into body folds, things like this. But he's also not disengaging, okay? So this takedown is a simple takedown, but I see a lot of mistakes because something I tell my students all the time, right? With every sweep, you need a pass built into it. With every pass, you need a stabilization built in. It's not just enough to pass. Because if I pass and I can't control you, the pass was pointless, right? I need a pass where at the end I control you. Every takedown should have some sort of control built in. It does me no good. This is not judo, or wrestling. I can't throw you halfway across the room, you land on your back and I win, right? So often, people get excited or they come from another martial art and they do a throw, boom, and you're way over there. Well, what now? I got to go chase you. Now you're in the guard. I got to deal with your guard. So I want to do the least amount of work as possible because, again, we're not dealing with timers in a real fight. And even here, we never set timers. So I can't just burn all my energy thinking, well, in a couple minutes I'll get another rest. So I do the least amount of work because our philosophy is jiu-jitsu is
out of control.
But jiu-jitsu is
it's out of self-defense.
No.
Which one?
Lazy.
Yeah, you mean that one? Yeah, jiu-jitsu is lazy.
Right. So it's all those other things too. If I control you, I can be lazy, right? So in this situation here, I want to get him pushing into me. For now, it's not that important. I'm just going to show you the move. So what I'm not going to try to do, I have an overhook and an underhook. I want to take him to the overhook side. I'm not going to just try to throw him like this because if I stand in front of him and I screw up, he's going to land right on top of me. So let's turn this way. So what I want to do is I'm going to step to the side, my leg outside his leg, and I'm actually going to face inward. Okay, so it's here and I step. Now as I step, let's turn this way. As I step, I'm turning my foot to face him. I do not ever want to do one of these drop takedowns with my knee pointing up. Too much chance of his landing on my knee. Also, by turning this, it's already rotating my hips so that I can roll on top. If I sit like this, there's a chance I'll end up flat on my back. Okay, now I'm not trying to do this, block him, and throw him over my foot. Okay, if I do this right, he really won't even touch my foot. The main power is this, is me hanging on this arm. Okay, I do not want to pull him this way. That's a mistake I see a lot of people do. They try to throw the person this way. If I throw you this way, can you step? Yes. Or not only that, but you will keep your body square to the ground. So even if you fall on the ground, you're going to fall belly down on top of me. I want to rotate and put all that weight on that leg so he falls. So my hang is straight down. I can't emphasize that enough with a lot of these. You'll see it with the rear trip too. So when I go here, I'm going to step outside here, hang and lift this shoulder here. Okay. So you'll see how he just rolled right over. Now, I'll show you the difference if I try to throw him. So instead of pulling him straight down, I try to throw him this way. He's often going to sprawl. And I'm here. Okay? He goes to the side, he goes to mount, something like this. Because he was able to move that foot. By hanging, I freeze that foot in place. And again, notice so if he came at me, I go this way. I'm getting out of his way. I'm not doing this directly in front of him. Okay, let's turn this way. So I'm here, I step outside, I hang all my weight, and I roll through. You notice you didn't hear a bunch of crashing or anything. The underhook is really nice because even if I screwed all this up and he does sprawl a little bit, I have the underhook, come to your knees, and I can fight up to my knees and maybe work from there. Worst case scenario, but I don't want to deal with the worst case scenario. We're here, we get in, I've been tired, I'm playing, I drop, I'm here, and now we're into our attack. So that is the drop throw to the front, one of my absolute go-to techniques. You'll notice again, there wasn't a lot of me trying to sling him. I'm not really blocking him and slinging him halfway across the room. I'm just kicking my leg out, moving to the side, sitting straight down. If I have that hold and I hang, his body will naturally rotate.